Alright everyone, welcome back to some more of the house in Fata Morgana. I want to thank you guys for the love and support you continue to show this series. Right now guys, I gotta tell you that in this part of the video, we are getting some small semblances of levity, and I'm loving it because we've been hit with a lot of, as usual, you know, bitter tragedy here and there, and a little bit of that light-heartedness always helps to balance things out with these types of stories, and I'm glad we're getting a bit of it here. There's also a surprise welcome, if you will, coming in, so I hope you all continue to enjoy watching this, guys, because I'm gonna keep sending them out until we complete this story. So let's continue on. Alright everyone, and we are back. Our time is limited enough as it is. That said, Giselle, I saw Morgana. You? What do you mean? How? I don't know if it was in a world of her creation or simply a dream. But in it, I spoke with Morgana when she was still alive. What was she like? Not like the Morgana we know now. Not someone who seems to feed off hatred. So she really was a saint in life, like Mel described her. Though I got the impression being a saint was more like a chain around her ankle, the only way she was able to derive meaning from her life. Not to mention the utter sense of solitude brought about by the knowledge that no one like her would ever come into her life. Do you think she wanted to break free from the chains then? Even if she were able to, she would never be able to return to anything resembling normal. Much like I would never have a normal body. Although... Oh, you're awake. That's good. What, you came to check up on me? Don't act so surprised. I'm plenty capable of showing concern for others. That said, no, that's actually not why I'm here. He looks pale. I know you're not feeling well, but if you're up to it, would you mind joining me for supper? I don't know why you would make such a big deal about asking me to. He's the one asking. I think he's getting suspicious. I see. I apologize for not handling my encounter with him better. Don't be. If he was sure I was playing him, I wouldn't be here. So don't blame yourself. Though, I would still appreciate it if you came. Absolutely. Turning him down would only give him more reason to be suspicious. True enough. I'll do my best not to let anything slip. You try and do the same, alright? Of course. Well, let's get going then. Could the nun have told him what I said to her? Whatever this is about, we don't want to keep him waiting. Be on your guard. I will. Here he is. I see that. I've been waiting. I saved you a couple seats, so go on, sit down. Oh, I like this imagery right here. This is unbearable. What's the matter, Mel? You've hardly touched your food. Lost your appetite? I've never been a very big eater. No? Then why don't you give the rest to your friend here? It's a bit bland, but it's passable. Wouldn't you say? The pressure is nothing if not overwhelming. How does he expect anyone to eat with air so tense? And Mel refuses to even look at him. Considering he's the reason Mel's involved in this at all, I can understand not wanting to make eye contact. Or even be in the same room. Are you not going to eat either? Don't worry, there's no poison in it. That thought never even crossed my mind. Why would you think I would be concerned about my meal being poisoned? It was only a joke. Oh, ha ha. Really? I don't see the Lord anywhere. He's gone back to his manor. I thought you were his bodyguard. He's a lord. He has more than one guard. Why? Why did you invite us to supper? Is there any reason I shouldn't have? There are plenty. Such as? Like... I imagine anyone would feel a bit overwhelmed dining with the Lord's personal bodyguard. Like that. In fact, I'm surprised you two knew each other at all, let alone were on good enough terms to share supper together. You haven't told this man anything, have you, Mel? Nothing. All I told him was that you were the Lord's bodyguard. I see. You want to know what kind of terms we're on? What? We're accomplices. Such a shame this was how your reunion had to turn out. You finally get to see him again, only to learn he's a criminal. Wait, what are you... What crimes might you be referring to? Take a guess. What sort of atrocities do you think we're committing? What is he doing? Why would he tell you that? He wants to gauge my reaction, I assume. I have to choose my words carefully. I can't say too much, but I won't get anywhere saying nothing either. How should I handle this? Oh man, I might have to say if they give me a choice here. Oh, okay, good. I have no idea. All I'm asking you to do is guess. Just say the first thing that comes to mind. You're putting me on the spot, telling me my friend is a criminal and asking me to guess his crime. Did you honestly think you would get any sort of answer out of me? You make a fair point. Then allow me to change the question. If you found out a friend of yours was a criminal, would you still be able to be their friend? That question make you uncomfortable too? Consider it a sort of sideshow to liven up our meal. Don't take it too seriously. Oh, why would I, right? These questions are pretty, specific. It would depend on if they feel guilty about what they've done, and if they have any intention of making penance for their crimes. And Mel, well, he's someone who would be ashamed of any wrongdoing he might or might not have participated in. I see. What about you? If you had done something you knew to be wrong, would you be ashamed? Would you make penance? Maybe. Maybe not. You have one hell of a friend here, Mel. Mikkel, that was your name, wasn't it? Do you have any other friends? I don't have many. No. Any in this land? No. Why do you ask? I don't have any friends here either. Or maybe I never had any at all. Maybe he wants to be your friend, Mikkel. Somehow, I doubt that. Yeah, I guess not. Any family? I left home some time ago. Are they too far to visit regularly? Why do you want to know? I'm in a similar situation myself. I thought it might be nice to find some common ground. I find it difficult to take him at his word. I know, he's asking about my family now. He wants to know how close we are to each other so he can just visit them the same way he visited Mel. I mean, granted, in this particular point right now, in this juncture, I would not mind because Mikkel's family is just, I don't know, man. They're all over the place. So you made the long journey all the way out here so you could see him? That I did. This is just a small detour in his travels. That's what you told me, isn't it? That's right. How very gracious of you to go so far out of your way for him. Oh, and Mel, I have a question for you as well. What kind of question? Think of it like a little game. Oh, he's having way too much fun. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. On your left is your sister, and on your right, him. They're both about to fall. You can only save one of them. Whose hand do you grab? Surely this isn't the first time you've heard the scenario proposed. It's not real. It's just hypothetical. Don't take it so seriously. Oh, why would he? The atmosphere is tense. You're always looking in some sort of, glaring manner. I mean, how else is he supposed to take it? Come on, it's just a game. You know that, right? You don't need to answer. As he said, I am only here to see him. When I heard there was going to be a festival, I requested permission to remain until then. If that displeases you for any reason, I apologize. But hypothetical or not, a question like that makes it uncomfortable for anyone involved. Or are you trying to make him feel cornered? Not at all. It was merely a question. I never meant to make him uncomfortable. Okay. My apologies. What I like about this whole dialogue right now is the fact that both Mikkel and Yukimasa over here are both the only ones in control of the conversation. You can tell that Mel is like the most nervous out of the group because he's trying his hardest not to slip up. But at the same time, Mikkel has such good he's a good control over his emotions because I guess it's because of his past that he can handle these types of situations, even though we know internally he's also struggling. At least he has Giselle at his side, though. Now, I suppose I should take my leave, as it seems my presence makes it hard to enjoy the food. Relax, I'm not staying here tonight. I won't get in the way of your reunion anymore. You said you would be here until the Harvest Festival? You're supposed to be putting on quite the impressive event. Look forward to it. May I ask you one more thing before you go? What do you think of the nun? Are you very close to her? I am not close to anyone. So, yeah, thank you. I was hoping to handle it better than that. But I just can't seem to keep it together around him. I'm really sorry. I can hardly blame you. Thanks. There's something really unsettling about him. I can't say I disagree. What was the deal with that question anyway? The cliff one? Yeah. I think it's best if you don't linger on it. Foreshadowing again. Any way you look at it, he had to be... Never mind. Anyway, keep your eye out. You probably want to be extra careful tonight. After all that, I'm scared he might be up to something. There's no saying where he actually went. I'm with Mel. I have a bad feeling about what he might do. After a conversation like that, you'd be crazy not to be on alert. That would be wise, yes. Technically, if I was in this situation, I wouldn't be on alert, if only because being on high alert would probably tip him off. You want to be as... like, discreet as possible. That's what I'm trying to think of. You don't want to be too... I guess... Yo, I'm struggling with words today. You don't want to be too noticeable with your actions, is what I'm trying to say. Because at the end of the day, this guy already knows there's something going on between Mikkel and Mel. So you actually want to be on point with how you go about things, especially with their stories. I plan to head straight back to my room. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Do you really think we'll be able to get his key? I still can't bring myself to believe there's anything between him and the Saintess. And the Lord's pretty much always inaccessible. Does the Lord say anything when you're all together? Such as? Anything at all. Something to give me some idea what kind of person he is. Sorry, I've got nothing. I usually keep my mouth shut when I'm with them, and they hardly talk to each other either. I see. Sorry. I'm pretty sure you already heard this, but the Lord's an incredibly suspicious man. I'm not sure he's capable of trusting anyone at all. So it's not really a situation where I can go up and ask him about his personal life. After several failed assassination attempts, among other things, he's just grown to be suspicious of everyone around him. If someone's walking up to him and he even thinks they might try something, that's all it takes for him to have them beheaded. As a person, his reputation's awful, but he has done a ton to improve the city's economy. So the merchants and the artisans think he's alright. And out of curiosity, what is the Lord's name? Huh? Oh, you don't know that either? His name is Jean-Francois Barnier. I hope I pronounced that name right. What? That name doesn't fit him at all. Not one bit. He does not look like a Jean-Francois. Could that mean he's not the Lord then? No, the Lord is the only other person who did enough to earn Morgana's wrath and be on the receiving end of her reconstruction wish. It has to be him. But between this and the nun being named Marie, things are starting to get a bit muddled. Hold on a second. I think I've heard the name Barnier somewhere. I did too, I just can't remember where. I know it was obviously it was in one of the doors. There was a diary in the library when I lived in the mansion, as I recall, written by someone named Barnier. Actually, now that I think about it, the same diary also showed up in Mel's next life. In it, he was complaining about not having gotten the larger of the family estates. And a bad harvest, I think. That was one of the books your family sent you, right? Actually, that was the one book they didn't. It was already in the library when I arrived. You think he could have written it? And here I thought it was just the scribblings of a disgruntled noble. If the book really is that old, I'm amazed it was in such good condition for so long. We can't be more than 100 years behind our own time, so it's not inconceivable it would still be in good shape then. But Mel came back many hundreds of years after that. It's almost like it was frozen in time. You know, I think time actually may have been stopped during the times the mansion wasn't present in the living world. I kept it clean, yes. But one person going around dusting wouldn't be enough to keep it from falling into disrepair over hundreds of years. Just what on earth is that mansion? Is it also part of Morgana's miracle? What's the matter? You've just been standing there staring off into space. Oh, sorry. I got lost in thought. You seem to do that a lot. Just go off into your own world. I swear you've got to be more absent-minded than me. That's not important though, I guess. Anyway, so I've been trying to think of ways I can help, but sorry, I haven't been able to come up with anything. It's fine. I'm simply glad to have you at my side. Sure. Well, I should get back to my room. If you have any good ideas, let me know. I will. I should head back too. I know we don't have much time, Mikhail, and that concerns you, but try not to agonize over it too much. Sorry. After how well yesterday went, it just feels like we've come to a screeching halt. Honestly, I'm having trouble processing everything. How about, for now, we just focus on the immediate issues? I suppose. To start with, we're gonna want to talk to the nun again tomorrow. We might have an easier time of it if we brought Mel or Nellie along. She'd probably be more inclined to believe us about the observation tower if it came from them. That might work, though it presents another potential problem. What if she doesn't believe them? It could put the two of them at risk. And there's also the chance she's not involved with the swordsman at all, as she claims. In which case, convincing her doesn't get us any closer to getting the truth out of him. Maybe it would be better to approach it from the Lord's. Did you hear that? It came from over the window. Maybe it's a cat. I'll go check. Oh, I know who that is. Yukimasa. Oh! God damn it, there's someone in there! It's a ghost! There's a ghost out there! Get away from the window! Hurry, you don't want it to possess you! Calm down. Your scream startled me far more than anything. How am I supposed to calm down? We have to go find Mel and get another room. We can't stay in this one any longer. No way! I don't think it was a ghost. In fact, I'm going after them. What? No, you can't be serious. Mikhail! I'm pretty sure they went this way. Let's go back to the mansion. You're chasing a ghost. You're out of your mind. You know, now that I think about it, she's essentially a ghost herself, afraid of another ghost. I think I saw movement in the bushes over there. Is this the one? Yeah, you found me. Wait a second. Is that who I think it is? Be a good boy and pretend you never saw me, got it? I'm off. Hold on. Go after her. Stop, please. I want to talk to you. You stop. Why are you chasing me? For the record, I wasn't breaking in for nefarious reasons, so you don't need to take me into the guards. I'm not going to report you. All I want to do is talk. I got nothing to say to you. Well, I do, so please stop. What's your deal anyway? You're some kind of creep? No. How the hell is a man chasing a woman down a dark road not a creep? Well, first and foremost, you came out my window, so... As if you look any less suspicious. Screw off, and stop chasing me, damn it. Then stop running. Is someone there? Perfect. Help, please! I'm being chased by a strange man! What are you? He's gonna do terrible things to me! Oh, come on, really? Ah, that's just such poor timing! Is this as bad as it looks? It's worse. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Don't do anything rash. I can explain. I'm completely innocent. Maria? Well then, I knew it! She looked exactly like Maria, too. Things are suddenly looking better for us. So it would seem. What are you doing here, Maria? Wait, are you... Is that you, Pauline? Oh, that is her name. Boom. What? They know each other? And she called her... Ah. So I was right. That is your name. That is my earthly name. It is not who I am now. I am Marie. I no longer go by that name. Marie? That's your name? That's a laugh. You're joking. I am not. And that outfit, you become a nun or something? That part of the gag? That's why you call yourself Marie, huh? Name suits you a hell of a lot better than me. The Virgin Mary's namesake grows up to be a whore, while sweet little Pauline grows up to be a genuine Virgin Mary. What do you say? Want to take my earthly name and I'll take yours? You don't have to be so crude. This seems like it could go south very quickly. That reminds me, I heard word there was a saintess or whatever at the church here. That you? A saintess, huh? That's just what people call me. I don't actually consider myself a saint. Pure as ever, I see. If it were me, I'd let them put me up on that pedestal basking in their worship for a while. Then swipe all the teats and get the hell out. You're unbelievable, Maria. Oh, I'm just kidding. Don't take what I say so seriously. What did you come here for, Maria? That's what whores do. We come and go. We're anywhere and everywhere, and then we're gone. You do realize this is a church, right? I know. Sacred ground, no place for a dirty old prostitute like me. I'm going to hell, yada yada. I didn't say that. I'd prefer you refrain from working on the church property. I was on my way out, in fact. But then that white-haired dude came after me. I do believe you tried to break into my room first. What? You keep your mouth shut. You tried to break in? What for? What's it matter what for? I'm a whore. Maybe someone hired me. Or maybe I came to pillage the teeth box. Was it the Lord? Is that who you came to see? Huh? Why would you assume the Lord of all people? There are plenty of other men in the need of my services. I thought there might be something between you two. There's nothing between us. Uh-huh. There's that pause. Everyone's denying their connections to each other. So Since you're here, Maria, do you want to stop by my place for a bit? So you can grill me about what I'm here for? No, I will admit I'm curious, but if you don't want to talk about it, I won't try and force you. Oh, I will. We just haven't seen each other in so long. I'm sure we got plenty to catch up on. Come on, surely you can stay for tea at least. They don't call you the Saintess for nothing, huh? You'll even invite a whore into your house for friendly chit-chat. I wish you'd stop calling me that. You're an old friend who I haven't seen in years. It's only natural to want to catch up, is it not? They're old friends? Not sure that exactly applies to us, you know. But sure, why not? Though, to tell you the truth, I have no idea what the hell we'd even talk about, so I'll agree to come on one condition. White hair here comes with. Who, me? You can't let this opportunity go. Now that we know the nun is Pauline, we might be able to get more out of her. That's fair, but still. I'm not sure how comfortable I am bringing a man to the house with only girls. And I'm not sure how comfortable I am going. What's the big deal? You afraid he might turn feral? No, he ain't that kind of guy. You got nothing to worry about. You seem to trust me quite a bit for someone you just met. Not so much trust, more like the air you give off. Air. You don't look like you've got the balls to do it. What did you just say? Damn it, that sting's worse than she has any way of knowing. That's true, she hit a sore spot. Don't let it get to you. There's nothing you can do about that. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, get your butts moving. Oh, okay. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Giselle's right though, this could be a good chance to get some new information. Ah! What is it? I just remembered. Something vital? She called me a creep. In the third door, she kept calling me a creep. It just occurred to me now that she was talking about me like that behind my back. I can't believe she would do that. Let it slide for now. It's something she does in the future, after all. I'm not a creep, am I? Well, considering what you were like at the time, I can't really blame her for thinking that. I wish I could erase that phase of my life entirely. Even I get shivers thinking of the maid me. I honestly don't think it was that bad myself. I'll take that as a compliment. Please do. That maid outfit, though, is quite alright. Oh, hello, dearest Mikkel. What brings you here so late? Did you come to see me? Who's the pipsqueak? She lives here. I took her in. Oh, it's a strange lady. And she's wearing almost nothing. Are you not cold in that? Girl, you don't make it in this business worrying about the code. What kind of work do you do? Your clothes are really pretty colors, like something a princess would wear. Apologize for the phone ringing, guys, if in the off chance that it is heard. Oh man. In a way, I'm kinda like a princess. A wicked princess who goes around Maria! She does not need to hear that! Oh, what's the fuss? I'm just giving her a glimpse of the real world. And you think now is the time for that? This isn't awkward or anything. Also, what's this dearest Mikkel about? You two a thing or something? Seems a bit young for you. No, that's just what she calls me. That's what I call my brothers. He's my number 2 brother, but we're not related. My real brother's back at the church. He's got the same color hair as me and we look a little alike. Oh, really? Must be a pretty good-looking fella if he's related to you. Of course he is. I wouldn't let him be my brother if he didn't look good. Wow, she set herself some high standards for siblings, huh? Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. I gotta say, this is another development that was unexpected. I wasn't thinking I'd see this girl again. It's just so crazy. But if anything guys, we're gonna continue on in the next one.